Now most people use recorded studios and intricate miniatures in order to bring their visions to life. I use a basement and Thomas the Train toys. So let's take a look at this DIY setup. We may even look at things that aren't necessarily Thomas related. The first thing we're going to take a look at is of course the main place where I filmed some of the parts of my video, the train yard. This is where I store all the trains, props, and knickknacks I'm not currently using right now, and it is also the location of Tinmouth and their yard, along with a goods station. Behind the goods station is Cranky. I don't know why he's here. This loop is split in two halves, one side being a countryside with a house and a castle, and the other side being the industrial side I just showed you. On the wall are a couple of things I've displayed like drawings and boxes, but my favorite thing there is this, a 3D map replicating the Unlucky Tug's map of Sodor as presented in the TV series. It's not by any means a perfect representation, but I do think it's a neat little thing I have. Right across from this layout is the model train layout. This is where all my N-scale trains are bound to this earth, which at the moment is really only 2 Thomases and a Percy. I got this from a model train store from a year ago, so it's nice to have around. This is also where I keep a Track catalog, a couple boxes and figures, and the London to Glasgow Holiday by Rail poster, which you may have seen in my Something Fishy video, and is something I like to keep here mainly because I think it fits. And just below that is the HO layout. The only model I have for it currently is this LBSC Thomas that is sitting next to a Diapad Thomas. Both layouts use the same controller that I just plug in whenever I want to run any of these. On the left is where I store all my other trains, and also this setup. This is supposed to be a combination between Corbett's Gate and the Blue Mountain Quarry, even though that doesn't really make much sense, but it's what I'm going to be using anyways for my series. Behind that, you may have noticed this giant wall, which is a constant sight in my videos, as it is literally just a giant rocky terrain that for some reason was just painted over, which makes it great for making giant quarries or mountains. The narrow engines is a question of all take a place, considering I think they're more in scale with the Trackmaster engines and something like Wooden Railway. Now you may be thinking, how do all these sets fit in location-wise? You probably weren't thinking that, but still, I thought of literally everything. Some bits and pieces are currently undecided and are still being thought through, but overall this is going to be the map I'm going to be following for the rest of the series going forward. Aside from Thomas stuff, there's also my gaming setup where I play Nintendo Switch games and Xbox 360. Yeah, I'm one of those guys. This console had a great library of games that are mostly cheap to find online, and it still works, so cut me some slack, goddamn. And yeah, that's a tour of where I film my videos. I know this video is kind of sporadic, not what I usually do, but I hope this provided some nice insight of what I go through to make these videos, only for it to get barely any views, while a video about a custom gets nearly 20k views. YouTube cloud aside, this is Liam Keenan, and that's about it.